Knock, knock. Hi. How are you? How you doing, sir?
All right, how's it going, boss?
Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you? Good to see you. So I wanted to bring one of these by. I'm currently a candidate for Denver City Council at large, running to represent the entire city of Denver. There's approximately 650,000 residents, and I feel that it's time that we have a voice that represents the community. Today we're in the Westwood neighborhood. It's a predominantly Latino neighborhood, and it's also one of the lower socioeconomic communities in Denver. I actually coach football over in this neighborhood for the Power Redskins. So these neighbors in this community is who I represent, and that's who I'm running for. They don't have a voice on city council, and so I'm running to be their voice. These neighborhoods and these neighborhoods need to know that there's somebody out there, and that's kind of like what the Shaka Franklin Foundation was for me. My story began with Shaka. As a young person that was trying to figure out who they were. You know, I had just witnessed the murder of my best friend, became homeless, and was trying to figure out who I was and what I was going to become. And what they showed me is that I actually mattered. You know, I hadn't really known that I mattered. I was raised in a home where drug abuse was prevalent. It was a very transient type of situation, and I was able to get some stability and actually realize that there were people that believed in me as a young person and believed in my qualities. And up until that point in time, I had not really seen that before, or even encountered that with adults. I knew they were all about community. They were about helping young people find who they were and be better than their numbers. And then that kind of became my life and kind of became my story. I don't consider myself a politician. I'm a foot soldier. I fight for the greater good. And the greater good every day is showing up and being there for your community. You see how beautiful this city is, but yet just a few miles removed, we're in one of the poorest communities in Denver. And so for the last 21 years, I've dedicated my life to working with young people. I've raised $20 million for College Summit, and I've sent 200,000 kids to college in 13 states, as well as showing up every day and saying we need better education, and what does that look like? And that means showing up and creating curriculum, opening new schools, being part of new schools. I sit on a number of different boards that are fighting the greater good, and that partly comes from what Shaka Franklin Foundation did for me in showing me that I then had a duty to serve my community when somebody else was there for me. They were an outlet, a supportive service, an opportunity for me for a hand out and a hand up to be able to become something in life. And that's what I want to be able to show to the members in this community, that no matter where you come from, you can be something. And that's what Shaka Franklin Foundation did for me.